My next guest is the author of a new book called Why Can't I Buy the Flour and Make the Bread? Welcome, Dr. Andrea Lee. How are you?
Fine. Thank you so much for having me in that warm introduction.
My pleasure. So, this book is for mothers who are returning to work. Why did you write the book?
Well, it was actually something that was very personal to me, Joanne. I actually had this epiphany in 2003. I actually just brought home my second daughter who was premature, and I really felt like my husband was asking me to stay at home and just raise my children, which is great. Unfortunately, I wanted something more than just being a stay-at-home mom. I wanted something for myself. So this book was actually created to show women, mothers, wives, that they can have it all, that they can do everything that they really put their mind to, and moving forward with their dreams.
And you know, you do a great job with it. You have 6 children and you have a blossoming career, and so you are doing it all. What are some of the challenges, Dr. Lee, with women who are returning to the workforce right afterwards? I mean, what are they facing?
Well, first of all, they are facing really a societal conditioning that they are meant to just stay at home, be wives, be mothers. And, you know, we can do more than just fulfill that role. We can actually have our own career. We can have something for ourselves. And that includes creating a passion, creating vision with our profession, and getting that support, which I think is really pivotal, not only in society, but also with our family, our friends, and actually finding a professional network to support us in that professional vision.
Speaking of support, when we're looking for support, especially from our husbands or significant others, what do we need to remember, Andrea?
No one's perfect. You know, to sum it up, it's no one's perfect. But I think, especially from my personal experience, you know, I've been raised from and really practiced from learning of my mother and from the females in my family, and even from home ec classes when we went to school. Now, our counterparts, our husbands, our significant others, they have been conditioned to believe that men are to pretty much buy the flour, bring home the flour, and our wives are supposed to make the bread. So they don't have the knowledge base that we have been given to move forward in supporting us, uh, taking more chores, making dinner, taking care of the kids. They just don't have that knowledge
So
base.
what we need to do is we need to be more gentle with them, more understanding. Like you said, they're not perfect. And when we're asking our other people, including our husbands, significant others, even our families to do so, where we have to kind of not expect perfection and be thankful that they're helping out and we're getting to do other things that we want to do. You talk in your book about something called, and I love this phrase, professional hangover. What's that referring to, Andrew?
When anyone starts a business, they really are on that motivation high. And when they have that motivation, they do really the bare minimum to capitalize on that motivation. And I would say a few months after starting a business or getting into their profession, that motivation is fleeting and it turns into really a professional hangover, which means that your body's response or your mind's response to telling you that there's something wrong in your current business planning strategy. And it's not something to discourage you, it's something to protect you and your business or your professionalism, to realize that there are gaps that need to be filled.
You say and believe and do, women can have it all, and you're living that. What is it that we need to remember, and women who are going back into the workforce, not only women but their families, about having it all? What's involved with that?
It is process, not perfection. To be very honest with you, and we spend so much time trying to control everything that happens in every single aspect of our daily living. And I make a chapter of it in my book of how to control your alpha dog. You don't have to go into a room riding a broom, because we all spend so much time focusing on things that we cannot control, which is the result-driven mindset. When we have the process and we focus on the process of enjoying our family, enjoying our significant others, enjoying our profession.
So enjoying everything and process, not perfection, is important. Dr. Andrea Lee, you and I could talk about this forever. Thank you so much for being a part of Power Your Life. Still ahead, bees may get a bad rap, but up next, we'll tell you why it's really important to keep honeybees. Stay tuned.